All right, welcome to a video by me. My name is AVD. Today we're going to be trying a new method to upgrade and level up your weapons or whatever you're trying to do. Apparently this way is very fast compared to other ways like Plunder or Black Ops 6 multiplayer. We're going to jump into Battle Royale Casual. And apparently it's supposed to be fast, so let's try this out. So before we actually start this game and I explain what this game is, we are currently at level 5 for the AMAX. Now the AMAX is supposedly the meta weapon right now, besides the Kilo and the HDR. But what we're gonna try to do is see how high we can get this freaking AMAX ranked up. I don't know if this is truly a fast way of doing it. It possibly might be, but we will figure it out. So let's jump into some Battle Royale Casual and see how fast we can level up this weapon. Okay, so we're gonna drop in and just get a bounty or, you know, something right away. And this is not a bounty, it is a scavenger. I don't know why I said bounty. But obviously right away we aren't starting with our weapons that we would like. But the thing is, there are bots in this mode. Holy smokes, I'm also a bot. Hello? Yeah, see, like this, there is bots in this mode, and it's supposed to be, you know, a way for new players to kind of learn and get better, but you can also use it as a way to rank up weapons. And I've seen people discussing it, saying it is faster, but you kind of have to get your weapons pretty quick. So that's the only downfall, I think, of this, you know, this premise, this whole idea, is you kind of have to hurry up and get enough money to buy a loadout and then also find more people after you get that loadout. Unless you can find like an AMAX on the ground somewhere, which who knows if we're actually going to. But at the same time, I still need to level up some weapons, so let's try. Good night. Yeah, these are all bots, so I would assume it's gonna be fairly easy. It's the Kilo, which I already have upgraded, which is kind of annoying. I'm just looking for, you know, I'm pretty sure I need to upgrade that one. There are also 40 or 45 or something actual players as well. So it is a mix of bots and actual players. So again, it gives you that sense of you're still fighting people, but also it's for new players. Also, another thing about this game mode specifically is that it is only quads. So I am in a quads game as a solo. Obviously there's only bots, and I'm assuming most other people are probably going to be jumping into this game as well as a solo. But the problem I'm facing right now is I can't seem to find the weapon I want, and I don't think I have enough money for the weapon that I want, because I'm pretty sure loadouts will cost more, and for some reason I can't find the freaking AMAX to save my life. So I'm hoping I can find a vehicle here and drive to a buy station and just see how much a loadout is, because I don't know what it's going to cost in quads. You know, prices might be lower in this mode specifically because it is a practice mode essentially. That's kind of what I'm hoping for, but I do think that never mind, I have 19,000. We are going to have enough. I did not realize I had $19,000. Those bots must have had a lot of money. So that's good. And it is only 6,000. I'm going to throw up. All right, we have gotten our first kill with our AMAX. And I can't tell if that was a real player and they were just bad. So the thing is, you're probably going to run into some players who are cluster strike. Do bots call in clusters and stuff? That's strange. But I mean, it is a very strong possibility that you're going to be running into real players that are just not good. You know, again, this is a practice mode, but hopefully I will run into more bots than anything. But now the tricky situation is finding all of those bots. Good. This actually might be a real player. I do believe this might actually be a real player. Yep. I do think this was a real player, actually. That is the other issue that I know I'm going to have, is I'm going to go into these fights expecting every single person to be a bot. and then there's gonna be some real person that absolutely butt slams me, and then I'm gonna be mad. And there is a high bounty. Good night. I think that also might have been a real player. Again, you're going to get real players in this game. It's just a matter of how good are these real players. And that's no knock on these other players, because again, I do think this is a smart mode to warm up in. And you know, now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of feel like an ass for doing this. But I didn't do this out of my own thought. I saw someone else say, hey, go into this game mode, you'll rank up weapons faster. And I was like, oh my god, I need to rank up my AMAX. So now I'm trying it. We have another target right here. Uh-oh. Come here. Now, I'm assuming this is going to be a real person, not him. But the other one over here is a real person, because I don't think bots calling loadouts. Good night. And there we go. You are eliminated. Have a great day. So it does seem like I'm ranking up this weapon pretty fast. Again, you do have the possibility of running into real players. Just don't forget that. That was clearly a real player. Let's call in some UAVs. There's absolutely no one around. So I am going to run and get my vehicle and try to find some more players. Obviously, the tip, the way to rank up fast. Hello? Is someone... I was just going to say someone cheating, but like I'm legitimate. Okay. This is a real player for sure. And they're dead. Bubble Bender 1989. Actually, you know what? I don't know if that was a real person. It's so hard to tell sometimes. You know, in Fortnite, you kill someone and their name is Let's Get It 46. And it's like, okay. Or Potato Salad 23. And you're like, okay, bot. Clearly. But in Warzone, I don't know if the bots have like funky, clearly fake bot names. I don't know. It should tell you if it's a bot or not. I think that would really help, but also I think for new players it would diminish the feeling of getting an elimination. You know, I think there are players out there who don't realize they're playing bots, sadly enough. And again, I think this is a good mode for players who are new to Call of Duty or young and maybe are learning video games for the first time. I think that's a really, really cool thing for them to have. Hello. Good night. Merry Christmas. You know, we're going to take this nice and slow. Did it rank up again? I think did it rank up again? I don't know. It didn't pop up, but I got a bunch of stuff for it. So if that is the case, then that would be really, really cool. I'm also very close. Hey. Are you a real person? Oh my god, you might be. See you later. Oh no. 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 Yeah, we're at level 8 already. This is ranking up fairly fast, I will admit. And it kind of does. Ah, ya freaking butt cheek. Why are you hurting me? I don't even know where this person is. Are you up there? You are up there. And I freaking destroyed you. All right. Okay. Okay, I might actually be a bot. I might suck at this game. Come on. Okay, there we go. There we go. See, like those players. Boss man, that's not a bot. But also, you played like one. Have a good day. Hopefully, I'm not offending. There's more people over there. I'm genuinely curious just to see how many levels this will go up. What the heck? In one... Okay, there we go. I'm curious. I'm literally only playing one game of this. Hopefully, at least we can make it far enough to, like, really get a good... Okay. To get, like, a good understanding of... Yeah, you're dead. Of how much this actually will go up. I think we said we started at level 5. So we'll see after this game where we end up. People, right? Good night. How many people do you think are gonna try to farm clips in this game mode specifically? This came from back here. Is there people back here chilling? Unless that's not how they work. The mini-map showed that it came from back in this direction. Maybe that's not how it works anymore? I swear to God it worked that way where it showed from the direction it was called in. I could be wrong. Hey. I need to put like an extended mag on this B. It's really rough, to be honest. I'm cracking people, but by the time I crack people, I'm already out of ammo because I miss so many shots. They gotta be popping out over here, yeah. Good night. Merry Christmas. You know, I'm gonna be honest. It does feel good to eliminate these people. Like, I know they're bots. I'm fully aware that 90% of these are bots. But also, it does feel good. The hit marker, the crunchiness of the hit markers in the knock. So sexy. We got another sucker in front of me. Mark Zuckerberg. Sloth Guru. Have a good night. You're sent to the googe. All right, we are getting stuff for this weapon, but I don't know if we're leveling up very quick. It's hard to compare it to something like the multiplayer of Black Ops 6. Now, obviously, if you don't have Black Ops 6, this might be a viable option. But I think if you do have Black Ops 6, I will be 1000% honest. I think that still just might be the fastest and best way to level up weapons. There we go. Good night. Also, remember, I don't have any attachments on this weapon besides the scope. That's the only thing I have on this weapon. Is this guy gonna push thinking I'm a bot? There we go. Have a good night. Good night. Have a good day, dude. Merry Christmas. Ow. Yo, sometimes I do believe these bots are, like, insane. But it's hard to tell if they're bots or not. Again, I wish it would say if they were bots. Should I buy, like, a UAV to kind of... I always click the wrong buttons. Yeah, there's people up here for sure. Yep. All right, let's go up there and try to kiss this person. Good night. See you later, baby. That guy was camping. So we're at level 11. We've gone up a lot. And you got to remember, I didn't get this weapon until a little bit into the game. I do have 30 eliminations at the moment, so... a little it's a decent amount of players at the moment. Right now is where I'm gonna start getting a little nervous because I will assume that none of the real players have been eliminated besides the ones that I maybe have killed. And Gulag is closing here in a second, so if you've watched any of my Call of Duty content, you will know anytime the Gulag closes, that's basically when I die. Hey dude, good night. See you later. Merry Christmas. And have a good night. And I'm dead. But the Gulag is still open, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Okay. Thank the Lord. I don't think I'm going to fight anyone because the Gulag is literally 2 seconds from closing. Okay. We are fighting someone, actually. Dim Reaper. They might be a bot. Yep. I think they were a bot. So we are back. Do I land where I died so I can get my AMAX? Where did I die? Show me the big... It was over here somewhere, right? Is it in Storm now? Son of a bee. I do have enough to just buy a loadout, so that's actually what I'm going to do. I'm just going to drop here. If I do end up dying, we got 32 kills. I think that's still a good... okay. Well, there's a loadout. I think that's a good determination of whether or not this is worth trying. All right, there we go. We have our AMAX again, and even just having the AMAX in your hands, in your inventory, is a very good thing while playing this game mode. You do... Okay, come on. There we go. There we go. I'm just trying my best to get as many kills before we end up dying. I have 33. And I would say maybe 20, 25 of them are with the AMAX. I do hope at the end of this game, it'll tell you like how many bots you eliminated and how many real players you eliminated. If not, I'm suing them. All right, I called in a UAV. There is someone back here. They aren't moving, and that's kind of a suspicious thing. So we're going to try... They're above. Yeah. Okay, they're up here. I think these people might actually be... Why are you camping like that? In this game mode, are you smoking butt? Someone else... Oh, I see people over there. We're at level 12. We started at 5. And we've been playing... I don't know what the timer's at. But it feels like we've been playing for at least 20 minutes, right? Yeah, I'm at 25 minutes of recording. These actually might be real players. Oh my god, they waited for me. Yeah, these were 100% real players. Oh, I don't like that guy's name. All right, we lost. Let's see how long we were in this game, where our levels went. I'm fairly certain, I don't know why I can't remember 25 minutes ago, but I think we started at middle of level 5. We had 35 kills, 2 deaths. Obviously, 1 went into the gulag. Scoreboard, we had 12,495 damage. I wish it would tell you how many actual people you eliminated versus the bots, but I don't think it does. We progressed the battle pass 2 levels, right? 2 rewards. We went up a decent amount, so we are now at level 13. You know, I'll be honest, I don't know if this is actually worth it. You know, we went up basically 8 levels, 5, whatever that is. 7, 8 levels. I don't know. Now, the battle pass, I have a double weapon or double battle pass token on, and we only went up from here to here. We're partially through the monolithic suppressor, so we didn't really go up that much on that either. I'll be honest, I still think if you have Black Ops 6, I think that is probably the fastest way to do it. If you don't have Black Ops 6, this is definitely a good way to rank up without really having to worry. I can't speak for Plunder because I don't play Plunder, and I have not jumped into Plunder to test out ranking up. So that might still be the fastest. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Take this information how you will. Maybe you'll use it and help you rank up these weapons. Maybe you won't. I don't know. That's your choice. I hope you guys enjoy. Subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Like the video only if you liked the content that you watched. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.